And I'm gonna get a lot of too, but honestly, there could be the way where you put Crawford over Mayweather. Because of going up, you didn't see Mayweather go up from 147 to 168. That's crazy, bro. And not even, and honestly,
who do you think the greatest fighter is of all time?
Terence Crawford.
Canelo Alvarez.
I think Floyd Mayweather.
Muhammad Ali.
Why do you think that?
Because he's the greatest.
We got Ali, and then I was a fan of Mayweather, but now it's Crawford.
David Benavidez has ended the GOAT debate between Floyd Mayweather and Terence Crawford by sharing his honest thoughts. Meanwhile, Calvin Ford said, Terence Crawford ranks #1 in this generation, with only Floyd Mayweather above him in history. He praised Crawford's achievements and said a fight between the two would be legendary, comparing it to watching Michael Jordan play again.
#1, and the only one that he got at top is Floyd. You know what I'm saying? Terence Crawford's this generation guy, you know what I'm saying, accomplishing all the goals that he accomplished.
Matched up? How do they match up, Floyd and Terence?
Hey, I'm like this, man. It's going to be great because Floyd, he's about his work. He put in work. We've been watching it for decades, you know what I'm saying? Him coming out of retirement to do this fight, that's a win for the whole world boxing. Every generation from Floyd's generation to this generation didn't get to see it come. That's just like we never get to see Michael Jordan play, right? But we remember when he used to play.
Kevin Mitchell explained that Floyd Mayweather carefully chose his fights and managed his career wisely as a businessman, while Terence Crawford faced his opponents at their best and still came out on top. He added that Floyd was great, but maybe not as great as people claim.
Well, I think if you know boxing, I think Floyd Mayweather, a lot of his fights are hand-picked at certain times. Very well managed. He managed himself very well. He picked fights at certain times in his career, which this game is a business, and he managed himself accordingly to business. And Floyd done so well with doing that, made himself unbeaten, beat everybody, and made a hell of a lot of money. But I think like Terence Crawford, for me, he fights people at any time in their careers, and he fights them with the heights of their careers, and he still beats them. For me, I think Floyd's career, like, what he had in his career, not that he weren't a great fighter, because he was a great fighter, but I think he wasn't as good as he's made out to be. If that makes
David Benavidez said Terence Crawford could be ranked higher than Floyd Mayweather because he became undisputed and moved up from 147 to 168, something Floyd never did. He praised Crawford's courage for taking that risk and winning, calling it proof of true greatness.
Get a lot of too, but honestly, there could be the way where you put Crawford over Mayweather. Because of going up, you didn't see Mayweather go up from 147 to 168. That's crazy, bro. And not even, and honestly, I thought Crawford was gonna have more of a hard time because he had a hard time with Madronov. So imagine going up to it. I mean, that's crazy. I mean, but I don't want to take nothing away from Mayweather. Mayweather's the greatest of all time. But I think that was a really big risk that Crawford took, and then he ended up winning. You know what I mean? So you have to give credit to that too. I mean, that's a big risk. That'd be like me going up and fighting Usyk right now, heavyweight.
I know that's been kind of hinted.
I'm not thinking of that right now. I'm not thinking of that right now. No, but that's kind of like how that'd be. You know what I mean? So you have to, bro. That's a lot of. He has a lot of balls to do that, and not only to go do that to show the world that he's really like.
Fans around the world are divided. Some call Floyd Mayweather the greatest for his perfect record, while others believe Terence Crawford's success in multiple weight classes makes him #1. The debate continues strong, showing respect for both fighters and their unique paths to greatness.
Canelo Alvarez.
I think Floyd Mayweather.
Muhammad Ali.
Why do you think that?
Because he's the greatest.
We got Ali, and then I was a fan of Mayweather, but now it's Crawford.
I guess I'm gonna give it to Floyd.
Mike Tyson.
Muhammad Ali.
Shit. I don't really watch too much TV or boxing. What was that last fight that just happened?
Terence Crawford, Canelo?
Yeah, the one that won, I don't know his name, but the one that won this recent fight.
Crawford, yeah.
The greatest boxer of all time, I would have to say, is Manny Pac-Man Pacquiao.
The rich guy, what the rich guy name is?
Which one?
Floyd Mayweather.
Floyd Mayweather, the rich guy, yeah.
Muhammad Ali.
Of course, it's Ali, but then his favorite fighter was Sugar Ray Robinson.
Some fans agreed with Canelo Alvarez that Terence Crawford might be better than Floyd Mayweather, while others argued that Floyd's record says otherwise. They point to his wins over top Hall of Famers and his success in several divisions as proof that his legacy stands higher.
You know, when Canelo said that he thought that Bud Crawford was better than Floyd, I could see where Canelo's coming from. But as far as accolades and achievements go, no, Floyd's on a different level. You just got to look at, man, the guy beat an incredible amount of Hall of Famers. Chicanito Junior Hernandez is a Hall of Famer. Miguel Cotto, Shea Mosley. Manny Pacquiao,
Oscar De La Hoya.
Yeah, Oscar De La Hoya. And then these guys all have multiple, especially those guys, not Junior, but they had multiple divisions. So, different level of a fighter. And then we all have to be, if we're really boxing guys, and we really love this shit, you got to default to accolades and achievements and really look at it for what it is, and not just be like, oh yeah, he's better than Floyd. No, he wasn't. Not with achievements.
Zab Judah said Canelo Alvarez's opinion that Crawford might be better than Mayweather makes sense because Canelo fought both of them. He believes Canelo's first-hand experience gives his opinion real weight in this debate.
Canelo said that Crawford's better than Mayweather. What do you think?
He's not lying. He fought him. How can somebody tell somebody that fought both of these guys, he know? Yeah. If anybody would know, Canelo would know.
Paulie Malignaggi said Floyd Mayweather's greatness came from facing elite opponents like Miguel Cotto and a young Canelo Alvarez, proving himself against the best. He noted that while Terence Crawford is incredible, he has not faced that same consistent level of top competition.
Mayweather, I thought, took on some pretty tough 154-pounders and it was in a young Canelo and a very tough Cotto who was punching very hard from 40 to 54. Remember Cotto had knocked out Delvin Rodriguez at 54. He'd still done some damage at 54, and I thought
won a title at 60.
Yeah, and I thought he knocked out Martinez at 60, and I thought he gave Mayweather a pretty good fight at 54. I don't know. I can't say I disagree or agree. I just think that Mayweather, because it's so far away, so long ago, and people sort of start to underestimate the things he did. People talk about Canelo takes his repertoire from the Mayweather repertoire. No, he doesn't. Mayweather fought ex-champions. This guy's fighting guys who will never even smell, may never smell a belt in their life, and he was fighting them. So. Mayweather, even if you're saying, he didn't fight the very best, he still fought champions and ex-champions, even at 47, even at 54. So, I don't know, man. The comparison, listen, Crawford-Mayweather would have been an amazing fight in their prime. Just like you insert Ray Leonard in there, just like you insert Ray Robinson in there.
Errol Spence Jr., who fought Terence Crawford, praised Floyd Mayweather's unmatched ring IQ and his ability to outthink every opponent. He said Mayweather's control of both the mental and physical aspects of boxing would give him an advantage over Crawford, as his intelligence and calmness kept him on a level few could ever reach.
It's a little different because, Floyd's just different. I feel like he's the best fighter. I don't know about all time. He might be the best fighter all time. If not, he's close 2-3, and not by far. So it's just it's a little bit different things that Floyd does, and Floyd was a lot older when I sparred him, and it's just certain things that he does that that's real tricky. Like the guy we get in the clinch, he was like squeezing my nose, and I couldn't breathe and stuff like that. So it's just certain things that he do in there. It's just veteran stuff, just veteran all-time type stuff he was doing when I was part of it.
Like Floyd would beat Crawford, would you think? I know that's just a fantasy match.
Man, I don't know.
I'm reaching,
I don't get into all that. Yeah. I don't know who went out, Sugar Ray Robinson and Floyd. I don't know.
But for Floyd was the best work, just like mental games and everything.
Yeah, mentally, he by far, I feel like he's the best. He's the best mentally.
Robert Garcia shared a balanced view, saying Crawford's undisputed run was historic, but a prime Mayweather or Pacquiao might still be slightly ahead because of the tougher competition they faced. He acknowledged Crawford as a legend, but placed Floyd and Manny just above him in all-time rankings.
Mayweather never became undisputed. He's a 5-division champion, but never became undisputed. Never really followed that unification, stuff like that. So I think when it comes to accomplishments, I think he's already done more. In a fight, I probably still pick Mayweather. Both in the prime, I would probably pick Mayweather to win. Just like I would probably pick Pacquiao to win, both in the prime.
Ooh, to beat Crawford.
I think so.
Prime for
I
prime?
don't know,
Nice.
yeah. But is Crawford one of the greatest of all time? 100%. Definitely he is.
That's it for today's video. What do you think about this debate? Share your thoughts in the comments, and don't forget to like and subscribe if you enjoyed the video.